Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Before we get started and get into the video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also go follow me over on Instagram. It's just going to be at Ellie Brown. Today I'm actually going to be talking about all of my lockdown favorites, all of the things that have been keeping me busy since lockdown started here in the UK. It's going to be a huge variation of things because I've spent all of the time doing all the different things. I think I've done everything apart from bake banana bread. So I have been your classic lockdown basic. Yeah, so the first thing I'm actually going to talk about is going to have to be, of course, loungewear. I am a girl that absolutely loves loungewear as it is, so I did not need an excuse to go out and buy even more loungewear. My favorite pair of joggers that I've bought actually are these pastel pink tie-dye joggers, and they're so cute. These ones are actually from Gilly Hicks, and if you guys haven't heard of Gilly Hicks before, they're a company that are owned by Abercrombie & Fitch and Hollister. They do like the most amazing underwear and pajamas and stuff. So when I saw these, I knew that I had to get them because tie-dye is definitely coming back in, and I'm so here for that. I absolutely love it. I'll post a proper picture so you can see them, like over here or something. I think these were about £30, so they were quite pricey, but you know, you can never go wrong with Hollister, Gilly Hicks, Abercrombie. They are so soft and honestly so worth it. I can't wait to actually be able to wear them out of the house. Okay, the second thing is a bit of a crazy impulsive purchase that I made during lockdown. Basically wanted a Switch for the longest time, and all of my friends had them and they're all playing without me. They're all playing on Animal Crossing, and I know this sounds like a sad tale of like a 10-year-old. I had major FOMO and I desperately just wanted a Switch. Couldn't find one anywhere. I was looking every single day. I tried every day to get in stock in places that wouldn't deliver to me, and yeah, it was just an absolute nightmare. I couldn't find one that liked me. And then I found them on game, and they were in like a bundle set where I got 2 games as well. And I was like, they're not really games I want. I mainly want Animal Crossing, but my mum was like, oh, you can't just buy Switch to play one game. So I caved and I bought the bundle, and it came with 2 games that I wanted to play anyway. It came with Zelda and Mario Kart. Absolutely have no regrets spending that little bit extra money to buy a Switch. I do have Animal Crossing as well, and honestly guys, it's been the best decision that I have made during lockdown, buying a Switch and Animal Crossing. My parents actually very kindly bought me Animal Crossing as an early birthday gift, which was really amazing. I've spent so much time just playing Animal Crossing. I think I can look on here and see how many hours I've played. Yeah, I've actually played 40 hours or more on Animal Crossing, and I think at this point I've probably had my Switch just under 2 weeks, so yeah, Animal Crossing is my best friend. Another thing that I absolutely love doing regardless is reading, and I don't always have the time to read, so during lockdown I've definitely been catching up on a few books that I've wanted to read for the longest time. The book that I'm currently reading is called Alex and Eliza, and it's by Melissa de la Cruz, and it's basically about Alexander Hamilton and Elizabeth Schuyler, and I'm a massive fan of Hamilton the musical. I have to say that it's really easy to read. It reminds me of the kind of book that I would have read when I was about 10, maybe a little bit younger. I'm absolutely loving this at the minute. Apparently it's a sequel as well, so perhaps I'll be reading all 3 of them. Another thing that I've been absolutely loving and loving that I've got a lot of time to do is working out. I work out as it is, but I generally don't always have time to fit it into my schedule. I've been working out 3 times a week and running twice. My goal at the start of lockdown was to be able to run a 5k non-stop, and I did that with like very quickly, which I was extremely shocked about. So I pushed myself to see if I could do a 10k, and this week I managed to do it, and I'm honestly so excited about that. I can't believe I did it. It's insane. I've been absolutely loving having the time to work out and put time into that because I love it. I love how it makes me feel. I love the endorphins. But I'm definitely thinking about doing a whole video about how I went from barely running at all to doing a 10K. So if you would like me to talk about that, definitely let me know down below. When I'm doing workouts that aren't running, I tend to just use YouTube videos. The main YouTuber that I love to use is Pamela Reese. I absolutely love her videos so much. She has videos for everything, and over on her Instagram she has actually been doing a workout plan, so you can follow a plan, which is really great. I just think she's awesome, and I love that she doesn't really talk in the videos, she just uses music and stuff, so I find that really easy to follow. I also love doing yoga as well. Yoga by Adrienne is a really great channel as well if you would like to get into it. She has all different ranges, so beginner, if you're into the more difficult stuff, she has that as well, so definitely go check that out. Obviously in all of this spare time I've had a lot of time to pamper myself, so the first face mask that I've been using has been a face mask called OT by Lush. Now I know that it says love lettuce on it, but it's the OE face mask but inside the love lettuce tub. So this is actually the OE face mask. It's basically very similar to porridge. It smells just like flapjack. It's delicious. It's delicious. Definitely do not eat this. Do not eat it. Even though how much you would like to eat it. It's basically for dry skin, and I feel like because I'm washing my face so much, my skin is getting really dry, and this is so good because it pumps so much moisturizer into your skin. Absolutely cannot recommend this enough, and I love it. Also on the topic of pampering yourself, obviously I've not been able to go to the hairdressers, and I have really quite long hair, and I don't get my hair cut that regularly anyway because it generally doesn't really need cutting that much, but I've gone way past the point where I needed a haircut now. So I ordered this off of Amazon. It's the L'Oreal Paris LV Dream Length No Haircut Cream, and it's basically to help seal, split ends and reduce breakage. It's really good for long damaged hair. You basically, when you get out of the shower, when it's still wet, you put it on your hair and then you just dry it as normal. And honestly, this has been a godsend whilst I can't get my hair cut. I recently bought the hair mask as well that I use in the shower, so I've been using the two together, and that's been even better. But yeah, this is awesome. And the final kind of self-care thing is this body spray that I actually have from Victoria's Secret. Daniel bought it for me for Christmas, I think, but the scent is so like summery and pink, and it just makes me feel like I'm on holiday every time I wear it. I basically haven't really used it since Christmas really, because I've been trying to use up a load of other stuff whilst I've been at home. This one is called Pure Seduction. I absolutely love Victoria's Secret body spray, so if you've never tried one before, that should definitely be your payday treat because they're just fantastic. Like summer in a bloom. I've had a lot of time where I've not really known what to do with myself. Obviously I've been quite good with exercising and stuff, but you know, that's only a small portion of my day, and I still like to have some downtime. So Disney Plus and Netflix have been my best friend. I actually don't know what I would have done during lockdown if Disney Plus hadn't have been released. I'm not going to talk too much about Disney Plus because I actually am hoping to do a whole video on Disney Plus and everything that I'm loving watching on there, so definitely comment down below if you would like to see that. But one thing I have watched on Netflix and I've absolutely loved and I binged watched was Outer Banks. If you haven't watched Outer Banks, you need to watch it now. It's only 10 episodes, an hour an episode. I smashed it out in pretty much a day. It's basically about teenagers that go on a treasure hunt, and there's all these other obstacles that get in the way. I know that sounds like The Famous Five, but I promise it's a little bit more brutal than that. I also watched Never Have I Ever. That was amazing. Next in Fashion I watched right at the start. Oh, I watched Too Hot to Handle. Obviously I live for trash like that. So whilst I have been at home, I usually really struggle to stay as hydrated as I do whilst I'm at work. So I was downing cups of water, but I didn't really know how much water I was drinking, and some days I felt more dehydrated than others. So figured a really good way to track how much water I was drinking every day was to buy a half-gallon bottle. And it's actually really working, although washing this out is like the worst thing ever because it's so big. But I just basically try and drink one of these every day, and I know that I've had half a gallon of water, and I don't drink it from the bottle like a crazy person because the lid is like, it's actually like really big. Just pour it into cups, and then I just, yeah, when I finish this, I'm done. I literally just got this from Amazon, and it's such a great way to stay hydrated and know how much water you're drinking, and it's baby pink, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is being organized. I have this daily journal that I bought from Urban Outfitters years ago. I bought it in 2016, so I've had this for 4 years already, and you can see I've literally barely even made a dent in it. This side, this is how much I've used. Actually made by a company called Oh Dear. I don't know if they still sell them. If they do, I will link it down below so you can grab one yourself. But I love being organized. Whenever I have days off and stuff, I always write down what I want to do and stuff. But ever since the beginning of lockdown, so since I've been off work, I have basically been writing every week and writing little to-do lists for what I want to do every single day, what I want to achieve in the week, my workouts, what I'm going to be posting on like YouTube and Instagram and stuff. Now you guys probably think I'm crazy for doing this, but it's so therapeutic to check things off and actually have a structure to my day. So if you guys aren't doing this, I definitely recommend it, even when we're not in lockdown and you want to feel really organized. And Gabby recently bought me these Disney princess stickers that I've been using in my journal to make it a little bit more magical. So yeah, thank you, Gabby. I've been loving those as well. That pretty much concludes everything that I have been loving during lockdown and everything that's been keeping me busy. I just want to say that I hope everyone is staying safe and everyone's loved ones are staying safe as well, and that you're all staying as busy as I am. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do when I go back to work. I'm going to have to put all these hobbies to the side and probably play Animal Crossing on my lunch break. Thank you so much for watching. Please do smash a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next week. Missing someone.